What means this shouting? I do fear the people will choose Caesar for their king.
I do fear it, then must I think that you would not have it so.
I would not, Cassius, yet I love him well. But wherefore do you hold me here so long? What is it that you would impart to me? If it be aught toward the general good, set honor in one eye and death, if other and I will look on both indifferently. For let the gods so speed me as I love the name of honor more than I fear death.
Good. I know that virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favor. Well, honor is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you and other men think of this life, but for my single self, I had as life not be as live, to be in awe of such a thing as I myself. I was born free as Caesar, and so were you. We both have fed as well, and we can both endure the winter's cold as well as heat. For once upon a raw and gusty day, the troubled Tiber chafing with her shores, Cassius said to me,
Dar'st thou, Cassius, now leap in me with this angry flood, and swim to yonder point?
Upon the word, accounted as I was, I plunged in and bade him follow. So indeed he did. The torrent roared, and we did buffet with it with lusty sinews, throwing it aside and steaming it with hearts of controversy. But ere we could arrive at the point proposed, Caesar said,
Help me, Cassius, or I sink!
I, as Aeneas, our great ancestor, did from the flames of Troy upon his shoulder, the old Anchises bear. So from the waves of Tiber, that did I the tired Caesar. And this man is now become God, and Cassius is a wretched creature, and must bend his body if Caesar carelessly but not. He had a fever when he was in Spain, and when the fit was on him, I did mark how he did shake. 'Tis true, this God did shake. His coward lips did from their color fly, and that same eye whose spend doth all the world did lose his luster. I did hear him groan. I, and that tongue of his, that blade the Romans smart him and write his speeches in their books, as the lost he cried.
Give me some drink, Titanius.
As the sick girl, ye gods, it doth amaze me a man of such a feeble temper should so get the start of the majestic world, and bear the palm alone.
Another general shout. I do believe that these applauses are for some new honors that are heaped on Caesar.
He doth beside the narrow world like Colossus, and we petty men walk under his huge legs, and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves. Men at some time are masters of their fates. The fault, our dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. Brutus and Caesar. What should be in that Caesar? Why should that name be sounding more than yours? Write them together. Yours is as fair as a name. Sound them. It doth become the mouth as well. Weigh them as it is heavy. Conjure with him. Brutus will start a spirit as soon as Caesar. Now in the names of all the gods at once, upon what meat doth this our Caesar fed, that he is grown so great? Age thou art shammed. Rome, thou hast lost the bread of noble bloods. When went there by an age since the great flood, but it was fammed with more than what man? Now it is Rome indeed, and room enough, when there is in but one only man. Oh, you and I have heard our fathers say, there was a Brutus once that would have brooked the eternal devil to keep us has state in Rome as easily as a king.
That you do love me, I am nothing jealous. What you would work me to, I have some aim. How I have thought of this, and of these times, I shall recount hereafter. For this present, I would not, so with love I might entreat you, by any further moved. What you have said, I will consider. What you have to say, I will patience hear, and find a time both meet to hear and answer such high things. Till then, my noble friend, chew upon this. Brutus had rather be a villager than to repute himself a son of Rome under these hard conditions as this is like to lay upon us.
I am glad that my weak words have struck, but this must show from fire from Brutus.